Are you looking for that unicorn of a Sea Ray Sundancer? Then come with me for a quick walk-around tour on this 2005 340 Sea Ray Sundancer here at South Mountain Yachts. She's loaded with features. She's very well powered with twin MerCruiser 8.1 engines with less than 200 hours on it. Has a generator, air conditioning, and a nice sunshade. She also comes equipped with satellite TV. You have to get your own subscription, but she's already installed. Low hours, neat, clean, odor-free. Viewer today, owner tomorrow at South Mountain Yachts. Here we are, starting off forward port side on this 340 Sea Ray Sundancer. We see we've got a nice plow anchor, windlass with foot pedals, so we can control the windlass from either here or at the helm. Coming down along the side, we see we've got a nice large foredeck, and included is a foredeck cushion so we could lay out on that deck. Coming down along the side, this gives us a view of that curved tail or windshield, which gives it that sleek look right there. Sea Ray does an excellent job. We've got stainless steel rails that are about 17 inches high for our protection walking around. We also have stainless steel port lights. If you notice, along the windshield, we have grab rails so we always feel safe and secure heading to the foredeck. Up above, we see we've got our track vision TV antenna, VHF, and radar dome right there. Now the front pieces of the isinglass are relatively new and they're super clear. Coming down along the side, we have our Sea Ray 340 Sundancer badge right there, along with our fuel fills. This gives us a nice overview of the vent, the sleek lines of the vessel. Now she's equipped with a slant aft curtain or a sunshade to cover the cockpit for sun protection. Here at the transom, we see we have an extended swim platform, grab rail, and 3-step boarding ladder. Let's go aboard. The swim platform is about 32 inches across. Great place to put deck chairs and enjoy the view of passers-by. We also have trunk storage there with our electrical connections. And then we enter the vessel through this port side door. We see we've got freshwater rinse off right there. It's actually a hot and cold shower. To port, we see we've got molded in stair, our wet bar with refrigerator, sink, and storage. And then as we circle around, we see we've got lots of U-shaped seating with storage underneath. Now the table can be lowered and you can create a large sun pad there, and the table also stores under the hatch. As we move forward, we see we've got our port side companion seat with the storage underneath, grab rails and cup holders for our passengers. Now as we circle to starboard, this gives us a nice picture of the helm with dual companion seats right there with individual armrests and thigh-rise bolsters. Here at the helm, we see we have our Raymarine C80 system, VHF radio, stereo control right there, our classic Sea Ray leather and wood steering wheel, which also tilts. Here on the lower section, we've got our Mercury SmartCraft gauges. All of our switches are the touch plate style, and our ignition switches are right there. Up on the top level, we have our operational gauges, 4-in-1 on both sides, our tachometers, and then our miles per hour right there. Going back, let's not forget our compass, which in this day and age few people rely on. This gives us a nice view of the foredeck right there, and we've got a nice little electric window that opens to allow air flowing through. This gives us an overview of that cockpit seating. Engine access is nice and easy. We don't even have to remove the table. With the touch of a button, the whole hatch actually raises so we can conveniently check our engines. There we have it fully opened, and this gives us an overview of our engines. We have our table storage rack right up on top with an additional safety post right there. This gives us an overview on these MerCruiser 8.1S engines. They have less than 200 hours on them. The engine room is neat and clean, nice and orderly. Off on to port, we have our generator with 100 hours in the corner and dual batteries. Our exhaust system appears nice and tight. Now these engines have less than 200 hours, about 196 hours on them. They have stainless steel risers. They're freshwater cooled and V drives, so you don't have a lot of gear in the water. Off to port, we have our holding tank with our vacuum flush system, and then our water heater, and then we've got 2 more batteries off in the corner. If you notice, we even have a nice place to step so we can access our engines, check our fluids nice and comfortably. Once we complete this inspection, with the touch of a button, down the hatch. From here, let's enter the cabin. We enter the cabin through this sliding centerline door, down a few steps. We see in front of us, the carpet has carpet runners and it's nice and clean. Immediately inside, we have a fully lined fiberglass head with a vacuum flush toilet, pull-out shower, mirrored medicine cabinet right there. We also have a shower curtain, so the whole unit is easy to care for, easy to clean. Coming down along the side, we have our galley right here, microwave, convection, oven that actually brews coffee also. We've got lots of counter space here. We've got a covered dual burner glass top stove. It's great when we need more counter space. Same thing with our sink right here. Cabinets above and nooks right here for more kitchen stuff. Down below, we've got a good sized refrigerator, drawer storage, and a tall cabinet area right there. We've got a pull-out flat screen TV with a DVD player. And then moving forward, we see we have our main sleeping area, large V berth, over 7 feet centerline in length, and probably at the widest point 6 feet across. If you notice, we've got hanging lockers, port and starboard gunnel storage behind those wood cabinets. Nice hatch with a screen or sunshade on it. And then as we circle around, we see we have yet another mirrored hanging locker with privacy curtain right there. Coming down along the side, we have our dining area. Now the table can actually be removed, and the bottom portion of the sofa pulls out, and you have yet another sleeping area right there. More upper gunnel storage. Notice a nice dark cherry wood finish throughout. And then here we are. We have our flat screen TV, and then our power panel is right here. Clarion stereo, all of our controls right there. Even our generator start. Now back here in the mid cabin, we have a privacy curtain. And this can be set up as a seating area like we have, or those cushions fill in and this becomes yet another sleeping area. What you see in front of us is the foredeck cushion and the aft sunshade. This boat is extremely clean, neat, well cared for. She's low hours, has a generator, air conditioning, electronics, neat, clean, odor-free. Viewer today, owner tomorrow at South Mountain Yachts.